Hello everyone, my name is Art Russell. Welcome to my channel. Those of you who've watched any of my past videos about non-duality know that I share information about a very different view of reality. It's a view that's founded in universal consciousness or oneness. Everything begins in consciousness. Now, I'd like you to know that I don't do this to be controversial or to be on any kind of fringe. I do it for one reason only, to alleviate suffering in consciousness. From day one of our appearance here on Earth, we've been conditioned to believe that we are a separate person. This is referred to as a body-mind in spiritual terms. The body and the apparent mind. Now, with this dualistic view of reality, we believe that we are a subject here experiencing an objective world full of objects. And the belief is that those objects stand independent of our perception of them. And I'm saying that this is not the case. Now, I know that sounds out there, but please bear with me. When we adopt and assume a dualistic view of reality, this leads to tremendous suffering. The person, and I put this in quotation marks because there really is no person. There is consciousness aware of a body-mind. From a perspective in which we believe ourselves to be a person, this leads to tremendous suffering. There's the belief that a sense of I, which most people believe resides somewhere behind the forehead or behind the chest near the heart, that it had a beginning and is therefore going to have an end. Now, in the early years of our journey, this may not seem to really matter. Apparent death is so far out there, or most assume, that it's really irrelevant. With the oneness view of reality, with universal consciousness being the foundation, everything, including this body-mind called Art Russell, is an appearance in consciousness, as is this globe, the Buddha, Sri Nisargadatta Maharaj, a photo of him, the book, I Am That. All as appearance in consciousness. Now, if that seems out there, I'd like you to question nighttime dreams. All events, objects, persons, your point of view is generated by mind. We surely don't assume that there's real people in those dreams, but they appeared real during the dream. To become enlightened, to experience enlightenment, is to awaken from the dream of absolutely believing yourself to be the person. We rise in consciousness and realize there's no beginning to me, no end to me. Yes, the body-mind dies, without a doubt. It has an end. It has an end in consciousness. Now, to support some of the information that I'm sharing, I'm going to read some passages today from a book entitled Why Lazarus Laughed by Wei Wu Wei. Now, Wei Wu Wei was a pseudonym for a man by the name of Terence Gray, and he was born in 1895 in the UK, and his body-mind passed in 1986. He was a theater producer for the early years of his career, and then in later life he went on to study the Taoism, and wrote several books about our essential nature. I've read two other of his books, including Open Secret. Again, that mysterious name. Why Open Secret? Out there in the open, but most beings don't really know thyself. They believe the story of being a name, being a body that's changing moment to moment to moment to moment to moment. What's the foundational I in that? It's always changing. And if you think it's your thoughts or your perceptions, all of those are changing too. What we're doing in this video, or what I'm attempting to do, is to help you directly know an unchanging dimension, deeper dimension of self within you, that is you. So here are the passages. Again, this is from Why Lazarus Laughed. There is no mind but mind, capital for mind, meaning like infinite living mind that is creating all of this. Nothing is permanent except consciousness itself. Everything, intelligence, sensation, the body is discrete, without continuity or duration. Without continuity or duration. Every momentary manifestation of every one of these notions is a fresh manifestation of consciousness itself. That each such manifestation seems to resemble its immediate predecessor, giving the illusion of a continuous entity, has obscured the realization of this essential condition. This reveals the full meaning of what the sages have told us, and we can see that consciousness is the only reality. Alone is us, and that there is nothing else to look for, since it is only here and now. It is us. We are it. Anything else is just an apparent object of that consciousness, i.e., a concept therein. At every moment and in all circumstances, we must realize our identity with consciousness itself. Once and for all, we must see ourselves united therewith. Observe as the witness itself everything perceived via the senses or the mind, including that mind and body themselves, realizing everything so observed as apparent objects within this consciousness, outside which there can be nothing. All right. Now here's a quote that is derived from the Tibetan Book of the Dead, and this may really help also. Phenomena only exist in the mind that perceives them. Think nighttime dream. All objects only in the mind that perceives them. All right. The universe is my dream. Everything therein, including you and me, is an element of that dream. From elephant to virus, from nebula to atom. Here we go. The apparent self in our dreams believes in himself. The sea or motor car in front of him is real, dangerous, powerful, or whatever it may be. And the people, some of them to us long dead, are as real as they were when we knew them. The mind that dreams our dreams dreams as convincingly as the mind that dreams our so-called waking life. This is occurring right now in the waking state, as opposed to the dream state at night, in which more nebulous and misty dreams occur. This is more high definition 3D. When we awaken, our critical mind, applying its waking standards, sees the dream personages as unreal, as distorted, as fantastic, as what it calls figments of the imagination. And those who awaken from waking dream, from the dream of daily life, can we doubt that they see their waking dream personages as we see those of our sleeping dreams, i.e., unreal, distorted, fantastic, as figments of the imagination? From their words, it seems clear that they do, and that so it is. Neither dream, and there are other kinds of dream experienced in other states to which the same applies, is one whit more or less real than the other. For both, all are mind manifestations experienced by consciousness in different conditions. The only reality in either, in any kind of dream, of mind manifestation, is mind itself. This is oneness, in which everything appears. If you've enjoyed this video, I invite you to subscribe to my channel or click a like. More information is available through my free articles at thinktwice.me and also through my book entitled This Taste of Flesh and Bones, which is available from Amazon. I'd like to thank you for watching, and I look forward to speaking with you again soon. Bye for now.